Do you have a Starbucks online account? If so, your Starbucks account could get hacked and have it get cleaned out like my account did. Last month in June, I was in a Central Florida Starbucks. There was a blistering heat wave for several days in a row. I escaped with my laptop to work at Starbucks and enjoyed their air conditioning and Wi-Fi. For years, I've had 2 unused Starbucks gift cards. For years, they sat in my wallet unused. In 2018, I called Starbucks customer service about my aging gift cards and expressed my concern that I might lose them. I didn't visit Starbucks that much over the years. The customer service woman I spoke to recommended I set up an online Starbucks account and register my gift cards there. This way, all I would need to do is install the Starbucks app on my phone. If I lost my gift card, I could use my monies in the Starbucks app. In 2018, it was strange for me to hear about accessing gift card monies from a phone. I was used to traditional gift cards in my wallet. Using a phone app in lieu of a real gift card wasn't mainstream then as it is today. For the last 6 years, the monies on those 2 gift cards sat in my Starbucks account. I know what you are thinking. How could I have had the Starbucks gift card so long and let it go unused? It's simple. I am not a coffee drinker. I'm not a Starbucks fanatic. I don't visit Starbucks much unless I am in a situation where I'm away from my home office and need a place to work on my laptop, or I need a place to meet someone. Other than that, Starbucks is not really part of my life. On June 6, 2024, after another day of relentless heat, I wanted to buy something cold to drink. I installed my Starbucks app, I logged in on my Starbucks account, and you know what I found? I had $0! And I said, what the f***? Absolutely no money in my Starbucks account. None from either gift cards. My money was gone, despite the fact that I hadn't made any gift purchases since before COVID. I thought maybe my gift card money expired out. The Starbucks app had no information about any prior transactions I made. Ultimately, I called customer service line. I asked what happened to all of my money from my gift cards. Did they expire? I asked why I couldn't see any of my earlier transactions. I was informed that money and gift cards don't expire, which I was happy to hear. But then I asked him, I barely use my Starbucks account. I haven't used it in a few years. Where is my money? After some digging on his part, he told me that there were 2 transactions that occurred a few years earlier. One transaction happened in Las Vegas and another one in San Antonio, Texas. Each transaction cleaned out a different gift card. I told the guy I hadn't traveled to any of these cities in over a decade. I told him it wasn't me who made those transactions. I was ripped off. I was able to verify legitimate transactions he read off based on locations where I did use my Starbucks account. I said to him that based on my history of small purchases, does it even make sense that I would make 2 large transactions in cities I haven't visited for well over a decade? And that those 2 transactions were the exact amount that would zero out each gift card? The answer is, of course not. It doesn't make any sense. It was an intentionally hacked transaction designed to drain my account. The sad part of this story is that my Starbucks account was cleaned out years earlier, but I didn't find out until last month when I tried to make a Starbucks order. The guy told me they would need a few days to check into this situation. I said to him that I wanted my gift card monies back because someone hacked my account and took the money. He said he would notate my account and someone would reach out to me with an update. I waited a few days and didn't receive any updates. So I called into Starbucks customer service again to find out the status of the investigation. Unfortunately, the woman I spoke to was spending time looking for information about my older gift card accounts, not the current status. While we were talking, I did log into the Starbucks app. I noticed that my older gift cards were gone, but the good news was there was a brand new gift card account with all my monies restored that were lost from the first 2 gift cards. Obviously, I was happy about this outcome, but I didn't like the poor communication process. So I should be a happy guy, right? Unfortunately, the story doesn't end here for me. When something bad happens to me, I know I can't be the only victim out there. I have to go digging to see if there are other Starbucks victims like me. I instinctively knew what happened to my Starbucks account had to be happening to other victims. I simply didn't know about it. After my initial complaint call, I started Googling Starbucks hacked account and Starbucks account scams. And you want to know what I found out? Something very disturbing. I find that these Starbucks hacked account stories go back to 2015, nearly a decade ago. Here's a video news clip of a TV news story from 2015.
Before you head out the door this morning and go to Starbucks, you need to hear this.
You got that app they have? Well, hackers are targeting the coffee giant's mobile app that allows you to pay for your coffee using just your phone. 41 Action News reporter Andres Gutierrez has the story from Starbucks.
The numbers speak for themselves. Get this, 1 in 6 people use this app to get their coffee every day. Hackers are going after the credit card information stored on the auto load feature of this application. Here's how it works. If your balance is as low as mine, you go ahead and hit reload. It gives you amounts. Those amounts are linked to your bank account. The convenient feature could put your account at risk.
Here's another TV news clip I found from 2015.
Auto reloading accounts that ensure you have the money to buy what you want. But Consumer Watch reporter Julie Watts says the hackers have now found a way in.
Hold on, I'm trying to reload.
It's the fastest way to pay and keep the coffee flowing. 1 in 6 Starbucks customers now use mobile pay, many with auto reload linked to their bank account, which automatically replenishes their Starbucks funds when they get low. But some are getting a wake-up call.
There are people who are trying 10, 20, 30,000 account logins at Starbucks.com. And
computer security expert Bob Sullivan says hackers have managed to drain some customer account balances and, worse, the bank accounts they have linked via auto reload.
They suck the money off to a card they control, and then they resell those cards.
And yet another TV news clip from 2015.
Hackers are going after your Starbucks gift cards and accounts that are linked to your mobile device. ABC Action News reporter Ashley Yore is live right now outside the Starbucks on MLK in Havana. A lot of folks use those devices, Ashley, so how do we protect ourselves?
The biggest thing that you can do right now to protect yourself is you want to turn off the auto reload feature on your mobile app. That's how experts say hackers are actually getting into your credit card information and stealing it without even needing an account number. And experts say they can steal hundreds of dollars in minutes because they can get the credit card that is attached to the account.
But don't let those old news stories fool you. Starbucks hacked accounts are alive and well today. Look at these recent complaints I found online. A victim happens to be a Starbucks employee. He has his Starbucks account hacked and there are $10 charges to his credit card every day. His credit card account is attached to his Starbucks account. A victim in New York City complains that someone in New Hollywood, California loaded $100 using his credit card on file. He complains that there were no notification emails. In the case with the hack of my Starbucks account, I thankfully did not have any credit card attached to it. My hackers were only able to get the money out of my registered gift cards and nothing else. There was no way to get anything more. So in a way, I really lucked out there. Another victim discusses how he changed his password because of a hack, but even with a changed password, he got hacked again. The second time, he changes both his username and password, and he removes the credit card attached to his Starbucks account to solve his problem. Are you starting to see a pattern here? A lot of these hacked account losses are happening because people are attaching their credit cards to their Starbucks account. Stop doing this. Don't attach your credit card to your Starbucks account. I am not a Starbucks fan. I don't care about all the gimmicks and incentives that try to get me to keep spending money at Starbucks. There are accusations and a scathing article about Starbucks intentionally luring people into making sure that people's Starbucks accounts are never zeroed out. If your account is never zeroed out, you always want to spend the money. You can read all about it. I will put a link in the description area below. Let me make this simple to you. Starbucks accounts are dangerous, in my opinion. Starbucks accounts are being targeted. If you are a Starbucks customer, there is a fair chance some of you have been unknowingly fleeced and been victimized. You just don't know about it until it was too late. The easiest way to avoid becoming a Starbucks hacked account victim is to avoid the app altogether. But if you must have a Starbucks account and use the Starbucks app, don't ever attach your credit card to your Starbucks account. And don't activate the auto load feature. The auto load feature has been well covered as being the weak point for these hacks.